Okay, so welcome again to another revealing session. I remain Francis Bestman, the founder of PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand and PSL Cowork Network. So in today's edition of my review impact series, I've been doing this regularly to talk about all the developments, new updates from PSL, right? So in today's edition, I want to talk about the general picture that you have not had. And this is for you intended or aspiring or prospective stakeholders. So let us talk about PSL Luxury Lifestyle Surface Value Complex. I'm going to explain what this means. PSL Luxury Lifestyle Surface Value Complex. So when I say surface value, I really mean not just a statement on the surface, okay? You know, when they say this is the value on the surface, no. I'm talking about a complex, a real complex. When we say combination of hubs makes a complex, okay? So in the PSL Luxury Lifestyle Surface Value Complex, which means what you are likely to find in a permanent PSL hub, okay, that includes all the values of PSL. So I'm giving you a clear picture of what it will look like, so you really know that in PSL there are so much value that if you were not part of it, you would really be wondering, yes, if all of this were real. So but now I want to tell you that these are natural results of my own life's experiences. So none of these values are artificial or arbitrarily created. They are values that were inspired by my own life's experiences. So let's go into the PSL lifestyle, okay? Values, our values, what we are offering, that's what I mean by our values. They include income, housing, and when I say housing, I'm referring to shelter, okay? So income, shelter, clothing, and feeding. Income, shelter, clothing, and food. So if that makes enough sense. Now in our value complex, that is where we present these for everyday people to access in our physical hub, okay, you are going to find a department servicing the income stream targeted at the professionals who are trained to generate income, okay. Then we also have the housing department, and this is where those who are coming for inquiry on their home acquisition plan will access. Then we also have the clothing department, and this is where those who are coming for their tailoring, okay, of their different styling needs for clothing will access. And then lastly, our food care department. So this is where those who want their regular supply of food stuff will come. Now, are we really talking about just business chains, okay? Value chain that make up the PSL business model? Not exactly. This is about what we are driven by, our core mission, okay, that has influenced the value we are living by. None of these programs are for profit. Not that we are not going to make profit from them, but they are not designed to have profit motivation. They are designed to have social and community impact behind them. So starting with our income program, professionals we are training are those who need the income, stability, and guaranteed work. So I have talked more about this in other of my recordings. Then also the housing we provide are for people who are aspiring homeowners who want to come out of their rent cycle and also access luxury properties without putting down the immediate cost of acquisition or development. All costs borne by us. The kind of program that is called a game changer in the housing sector or estate development industry, real estate industry. Again, our shelter, our clothing department is an innovative hybrid of custom-made fashion and as well anywhere delivery. So one can ask for our team of fashion designers to make their custom outfits, any design whatsoever, and get them delivered. Now, there is something about this aspect also. It is also another channel of job creation because we did not just set it up for us to sell the service of tailoring, okay, fashion designing, no. We set it up for us to create a new avenue in our hubs where those who are interested in fashion design can get trained first of all, and after their training for 1 year, they get deployed to our hubs, okay, to work from our hubs. Now, this is where they earn their regular income from, while our servicing in the fashion design industry is more about helping everyone wear the clothes they really desire without worrying about the immediate cost. So all our cost plans are carried over until when our customers or clients can actually afford them. So that special occasion that you need a special wear should not be, you should not avoid it because you do not have a special outfit for it. Our team of trained fashion designers will handle everything at our own cost. Then, when it is very convenient for you, we have a window of 6 months, okay, period, when you can wear our custom made clothing, not 1, not 10, not 20, okay, up to 50, okay, up to 50 different units of tailored clothing if you can wear as much as 50, okay, depending on how busy your professional life is and the need for this custom outfit or customized tailoring, okay. You can wear our specially made outfits tailored for you before you start paying for them. And then everything boils down to how you pay for them conveniently and flexibly, because we have a hub that makes it possible for us to cater to those needs that are most pressing. Reasons why many people miss appointment or skip deals because even they don't have the right outfit for their outing. But now we are solving that problem. So I told you it's not just about profit. And then the last but not the least, the most important in fact, is our food care. Now there is a story behind this food care, but before I go to the story, I want to still talk about it just as I have mentioned the others. So our food care, there is a value proposition that stands clear, and that is we don't sell. We stock and supply because you share and give. This is our value proposition for our food care department. We don't sell food. Instead, we stock and supply because you share and give. So who are we talking about who share? We are talking about our stakeholders. Okay, so welcome back. I got interrupted while talking about our food care, and I told you it's the last but not the least, and in fact it is the most important aspect of our surface value complex. Yes, because this one caters to the need of everybody everywhere, because everyone needs food. So this is what we do. We don't sell food. Instead, we stock and supply because you share and give. So I'm talking about you, our stakeholder, who from the abundance, okay, of the kindness in your hearts, you think about those who don't have. I'm talking about not abundance of food stock or food stuff in your house. I said the abundance of kindness in your heart, okay? The abundance of generosity, the abundance of goodness in your heart. You think about those who don't have what to eat when you can comfortably fend for your daily meals. Now we give our stakeholders the opportunity to give back to the community, okay, through our food care department. Now, because we help stakeholders earn active passive revenue or income, okay, in returns from their stake in our hubs, we believe that we are not just enriching them for their own individual good. We are empowering them to be able to live out their life's calling and purpose, because we were all made to live so that everyone else will live. And what that means is that if I can live, you should also be able to live. Okay? So if someone has given me, it means I should also be able to give. Of course, you funded our stakes. So you are the rightful owner of whatever comes out in return. Okay, we work for you in our hubs. However, what you earn is above what you have staked. So over a period of time, you see that you are now living above the amount of funding you stake. Okay, if you stake consistently, if you increase your stake over time, you realize that you are having more than you had expected from the program. Okay, and when things start becoming abundant for you, you should start thinking about others who are experiencing lack and scarcity. And that is where our food care department becomes of importance to you. Now we encourage you to share and give. We did not say come and give from your food stuff stocked at home. We say from the amount you have earned, how much would you want to give periodically since you earn regularly? Okay, you can decide that you want to be giving $5, okay, $10, $50, as the case may be, depending on how much you are earning. You can decide to be giving 2%, 3%, 4 or 5%, or even up to 10% of your income from our program, okay, back to the community. And when you give or share from your own abundance of kindness, we now distribute it through our food care department. So what does our food care department looks like? It looks exactly like a foodstuff store, department store, okay? However, it is stocked, first of all, with foodstuff for us to supply to those who don't have the funds right now to possess them. We are not sharing, okay, out on the streets. No, we allow people to come and make requests for food stuff, then we supply it to their homes. Okay, up to 6 months of stocking their homes without them making any down payment. Then when it becomes convenient for them, they can start paying, or at the same time plug into our stake so that from our stake they can pay it down. Okay, flexible payment for food stuff. That is what we are about in our food care product. Now this caters to all those who work and get old. Like I said, this is coming from a real experience that I have had. This surface value complex, everything on the surface value complex relate to my own personal experience as a founder of PSL. I have struggled with housing, I have struggled with income, I have struggled with shelter, which is housing, I have struggled with clothing, I have also struggled with food. Okay, this experience has also taught me the need to care for those who are going through this same experience of struggle. This same struggle that I have been through. I have seen how challenging it is. If as a professional you are not sure of your food, you will be totally distracted from whatever work, whatever plan, whatever goals you have set. If you are struggling with shelter, you will be completely disorganized. Your life will be completely messed up. If you are struggling with clothing, same experience. And if you are struggling with income, your life will be in a very tiny space, in a hole, so to speak. So now this full support we give in PSL Cowork Network is to fill the gap in society that looks like no institution is available to fill. Okay, the housing gap, even the government has not been able to fill in Nigeria. Okay, are we talking about the clothing? Are we talking about the income? Are we talking about the feeding? All of these are essentials that we have looked at as critical to why we are building our hubs. Okay, so a physical permanent hub, okay, a physical permanent hub of PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand will look like this building here. Okay, and now it will have departments. So this is an ongoing project, right? It will have departments. Each department will have specific function, like the housing, okay, which you already know about. It will also have the clothing. It will also have the income, which you are already well informed about. That's our PSL hub. And it will also have the food care department. So these departments will be functional. These are our service units. Now, all of these departments are possible mainly because we have the trading hub functioning. So the core driver of all of these other values is the trading hub, which, like I mentioned, is the first thing that our stakeholders help us achieve with their funding, with their stake funding. Okay, their stake funding empowers us to set up hubs. And these are the hubs that drive all other of our provisions of care to our community as we are impact driven. Okay, so we think first of who will benefit from what we are putting down, what we are creating, what we are offering, before we think about what we retain as profit for ourselves. Now, you know, our model is designed in such a way that from our hubs there are 3 income distribution. One is to the stakeholder, another is to the trained professionals, and the other part is to us. So it means that even when our stakeholders are not sharing or are not giving, we are always giving from our own share. Like I said, the bulk part of our share goes into the home or shelter. That is what we do with the bulk part of our own share of the revenue we generate. So imagine from 720 stakeholders who we are helping earn regular income from their returns. We are also earning almost equivalent, okay, to what our stakeholders and our trained professionals are earning. We put in large portion of that into our home project, which makes our home project stable and sustainable because we are generating regular income from our hubs. You see that, right? Now, we have the other aspect of human capital development, which we are tied to in clothing. Okay, we are tied to the fashion industry in clothing, not fashion for exhibition, but fashion for need. Okay, solving the need of clothing. So this is something that sets us apart. If you look at our model, it is purely care for our community, and it is because of 720 stakeholders who support us from the onset that all of this is possible. So if we did not have these stakeholders, we could not achieve any of this. So your stakes are not just about profits. Your stakes are really about people, because we care about people in our community. And now look at how our complex will spread for each new hub we open. Every hub that runs, okay, in any city enables us to set up our world surface value complex. That is the PSL Luxury Lifestyle Complex, which is a physical structure like this when fully set out, okay, where all our departments are functional in accessible locations where people can come from far and wide within the city. And then we are talking about setting up 36 hubs per city, so which means we can cover a large area of our city. We can be accessed from a large area of our city. So in each of these locations, we are having our hub set up, and we are having our full surface value complex set up. How do you see that? So I'm making this one complete, okay, recording, so that you understand the full picture. Like I said, this is the general picture of what the PSL Luxury Lifestyle vision is about. Remember that these are the part that care, okay. We also have the part that is for relaxation, which I will be mentioning in a later edition. So for now, I remain Francis Bestman, the founder of PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand. Thank you for supporting us as a stakeholder. Start making your stakes come through. Remember, our Cash WAP project has launched, which means you can now stake from anywhere at all. So distance is no longer a barrier. If we don't have a hub in your city already, with our Cash WAP project, you can access all our offerings for DIY and DFY stakeholders. So start choosing your group and start making your stakes available. Okay, so let's go back to finishing the story behind the full surface value complex of PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand. So like I told you, that this did not just come about, okay, just wanting to do something that will keep stakeholders. I'm talking about, there is a story. So my last year's publication was on, the title is Kindness That Moves the Gods, Why Earth's Gods Take Our Offerings. And in that story, the book, of course, there's a lot of stories about kindness and how it can help improve situation in society. Okay, it can change even the fate of a community. Kindness. So now I created a program for food care that was last year, attached to the book project. So I'll be giving us access to the book. I'll give us free copy to the book. So if you want the book, you can just request in the Cash Swap community, and I'll give you access to get the book on our website. It's free. Okay, so you can read Kindness That Moves the Gods. So now, why that happened this year, I also did another project, and it has been because of the PSL's vision, okay, that these publications are coming out to assist in how we prepare for the opportunities we are creating in general. So finally, as we are ready to commence our staking for every new month, remember the full surface value of the PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand The home is there, the clothing is there, and then income and food care. You want to be part of our mission to provide affordability for the essentials, especially removing upfront costs. So those who really need these services, these provisions, can have them and then work out the means of paying rather than being put under pressure every time they are in need. We are trying to fill a gap in society that no one cares about, and it is because of you, our stakeholder, that this is made possible. So we encourage you to stake with enthusiasm, stake with zeal, stake with our open heart. Our team is there to secure your stake and ensure your profit with us. Trust PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand and support our co-work spaces and hubs development. Thank you. Until we see you again, I remain Francis, the founder of PSL Luxury Lifestyle Brand.
Slow motion scenes unfold. Laughter in the kitchen, streaming movies with high-speed internet, working out in a home gym, checking security on a CCTV app, and a luxury car pulling into the driveway. The family receives the title deed, symbolizing generational wealth. Grandparents beam with pride as a child plays outside. Break the rent cycle. First-time ownership made easy. Build lasting security. Why wait? Your dream home is closer than you think. Comment your biggest housing barrier. Step into the PSL Hub, where vibrant collaboration sparks real change. Here, philanthropists and NGO leaders unite, driven by a shared vision to create sustainable funding for causes that matter. With PSL Hub, your principal remains protected while your generosity multiplies. Imagine an endless stream of donations and events, supporting communities without ever depleting your original funds. This model empowers you to give again and again, maximizing your impact. For example, just 30 stakes in PSL Hub can yield 1,680,000 Naira each month. That is perpetual support, ensuring your contributions keep making a difference, month after month. Watch as scholarships are funded, food drives bring hope, community events unite neighborhoods, and joyful beneficiaries celebrate new opportunities. Every donation powers a story of transformation. Fulfillment shines on the leader's face. PSL, multiply your giving, protected and perpetual. Join the movement for lasting impact.